I'm very awakened. Okay, my third eye is wide open. Like I have a map behind my computer. It's called the Great Awakening Map. I read it during COVID when everything happened, and it's the story of humanity plus. You don't know if it's true or lie until you go and you search for the information. The information is there. It's outlined for every single human being. You just have to find a way to look for it. What I have is a map that's actually being sold on Amazon, and that map is a key map phrase. Every word means a book, an incident, something that happened, history, record of the humanity, an event. If you look it up online, every single word has a meaning and it takes you to some knowledge. I broke down the whole map. Every single word, I looked it up for like 4 months during COVID at home, of course. I studied it. I woke up. I knew where we come from, why everything's going on, and why everything is the way it is. Who's the presidents like Trump and all that, where they're related to, who they're connected to. They're all a bunch of high society, deep state shit from years. Like, you think they're good? None of them are good for us. But at the end of the day, like, at least some of them do better things than others. But like, let's just say, like, comparing to like Chavez or Maduro in my country, you would never want to have a dictatorship here, right?
Right.
There's a reason they think the way they do. And it's because they've been indoctrinated by Stalin, Putin, and all this bullshit, right? Stalin, Putin, and all this bullshit come from back in the days before the Pope and them established themselves in Europe, in Italy, and they became the religious Catholic image of the church. They were a bunch of pedophiles before. So it's fucked up.
Yeah.
The popes are pedophiles. Oh my god. But yeah, whatever. It's all the same shit, bro. It all goes back to human trafficking for one reason. Adrenochrome, which is the human being, is called adrenochrome. You're called adrenochrome. The meat's called adrenochrome. The blood inside of you is called adrenochrome product. And it's the most expensive. It's more expensive like an arm, like black market and shit like that, online and dark shit and dark web. You see, it's like expensive, like an organ and shit. Like, it's super expensive. What reason? Well, because they use that for rituals. They eat that shit for health purposes. Like, people that's like famous actors, like the guy, let's say, Hugh Grant from Wolverine's X-Men. That's one of them that they always call him out. Lady Gaga, P. Diddy, all these people, right? They're all the same. They've all been trafficking people for years. They all been drinking newborns' babies' blood to keep young for years. The Queen of England did that. She looked like a fucking mummy forever, but she was alive for so many years. For what reason? It's a background history on that. And it all comes from an ancestral race that was here with humans when we mixed up our breed. Because humans were here